Libra, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of September 22nd. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. So, oh, by the way, this is your season, Libra. So, Sun moves into your sign on the 22nd of September, and it's your season. So, happy birthday to you. If you are celebrating your birthday this week, then happy birthday. Hope you have a great celebration. So, your sign is all about justice, fairness, relationships, balance. So, that's one area that you will be focusing on. That's what I'm intuitively getting. On the other hand, on the 22nd, we will also be moving into a new season. It will be first day of fall in northern hemisphere and first day of winter in first day of fall in northern hemisphere and first day of spring in southern hemisphere. So a new season begins on that day. And yeah, so change is around the corner. So let's see what's on the cards for you. Okay. So Libra, your cards are Wheel of Fortune. I was talking about change, and that's what's coming through. So change is around the corner. I mean, not around the corner; it's here, Libra. King of Wands and Page of Pentacles, and then Five of Cups. Okay, so Five of Cups is where, and then Nine of Pentacles is also here. So Five of Cups is where you are not happy with something. You are reflecting on something. It could be, when I said you are not happy with something, it's like you are reflecting on what's gone, what's missing, what's lacking, and things like that. But in the meantime, you might, something amazing is also happening. It could be support, it could be resources, it could be your spiritual awareness, it could be energy. So whatever this is, that is taking a back seat. Okay, um, while your mind is busy focusing on what's not there, um, there is something there that is taking a back seat. So just be aware of that. It's important wherever you are, whatever you are coming across, it's important to practice gratitude, meaning know who is there, what is there, and what are the blessings here. Because when we look for the blessings, we will find some. Okay, so something to be mindful of. Or it could also be someone who needs you at this moment. It could be, I don't know. I mean, something to do with, it could be family members, it could be a friend, someone who, or it could be other things. Something that you can be grateful for is there. Also, Five of Cups is water under the bridge, meaning when I said water under the bridge, it's gone. You can't bring it back. Whatever is gone, it's gone. You can't bring it back. And thinking about it is not going to change anything. However, it's also about intentionally reflecting on things. Like for instance, on the one hand, it reminds you of impermanence nature of things, meaning nothing remains the same forever. In October, we will be in the energy of Wheel of Fortune, by the way. So whenever we are up here, we will also experience valley. It's not going to, we are not going to stay there. Sometimes we also, at one point, we also will have to experience valley, but then we will again go up. That is also not going to be a permanent phase. It will change again. So things are always changing, shifting, moving. And so what's the point of holding on to things, because even we are changing and evolving every second. Cells in our body is dying and new cells are being formed. But our human mind is a different thing altogether. Our human mind holds on to all the disappointments, all the frustrations, and everything that happened, right? Even though um, we may be at a different phase in our life, we may be at a totally different um, person, but certain things still has with this, it feels like certain things still has power over you. They are still active, you know. So when I said intentional reflection, what I mean is we can look at the past in order to move forward with clarity and purpose. Meaning, what are the lessons, what happened, what transpired, and what did this situation taught me, you know. So because everything happens for a reason, every experiences teaches us something. So what are my lessons here, what did I learn? And then it's important to bring those lessons, integrate them in our everyday, our present life. And so we can then um, create uh, more meaning in our life, you know. So that way, if when we look at things that way, then we will only feel thankful for what happened. We will never feel anything else, you know. I'm not getting the right word. So that's what I meant when I said intentional reflection. I mean, reflection is intentional actually. But if we are just staying there and looking at what's not there, what's lacking, what's missing, then that we are just wasting our time, our energy. So yes, so it looks like the number 5 is an odd number, and your sign is all about balance. And what I'm also intuitively getting is, if things are not balanced, if things are not pleasant, then you will feel this way, because subconsciously you are trying to create that balance. And if you can't find it in your external, you will go a little bit, you will experience that sense of chaotic energy, chaos. So so it's important to be aware of that energy. It's not, I'm not saying, you know, if we are coming across some chaotic situation, we don't want to handle it, but we can handle it by remaining calm and centered, you know. And also at the same time holding on to gratitude, because this experience, this situation that you are going through now is actually teaching you a lesson. So it's a learning experience. And with Wheel of Fortune, this is a major arcana card, so it could be a turning point in your life. What the realizations you are coming across now is a turning point, which is going to help you in your future experiences, in your future endeavors, journey. And Wheel of Fortune is also reminding you the chaotic nature of life. However, we can choose to remain calm and centered. You know, we don't have to get carried away in this chaos and lose ourselves in the temporary nature of things. We can still hold on to our you know, be honest with ourselves. We can still hold on to integrity, truth, our values, and we don't have to lose ourselves in this energy. You know, so that's also what that card is reminding you. And keep the faith, Libra. So this is some disappointments, but keeping the faith means understanding that everything happens for a reason. There is no loss, there are no gains. It's just you know, uh, experiences. So which is the main reason we are here for, collecting experiences. You know, all experiences are necessary. When we experience the dark, we can we appreciate the light, you know. Otherwise, if things are always unicorns and rainbows, then we will not appreciate it, then we will still find something to complain about, you know. So the dark help us appreciate the light. So that is something to be mindful of. The two cups standing here is something that you can be grateful for. So know where the focus is, and whenever you find yourself dwelling in the past, bring your attention to the present moment and look around, breathe, relax your body, calm the mind, and engage yourself with the present moment. It could be nature, it could be the person who is in front of you, um, so whatever the case may be. Okay, so and then you have King of Wands. King of Wands is leadership. So this has nothing to do. So for some of you guys, it could be a leadership role you are coming across. Um, or on the other hand, it could also be, it may not have anything to do with your position in life. It could be the way you are, being a leader in your own life, and not waiting for something to happen, someone to get on board. This is where you are taking things in your own hands and doing what needs to be done. So you know what needs to be done and you are just doing it. You are not waiting for instructions or anything like that. On the other hand, for some of you guys, it could be a parent figure. Um, yeah, because you have Page of Pentacles, which is youthful energy. So something to do with parents here. So relationships, dynamics, um, something to do with family matters. So you might be coming across some memories or things like that, past memories. So know what is still active, what is taking over, okay, emotionally and mentally. And King of Wands could be another person, someone you are connecting with. Um, this is fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming through. On the other hand, Libra, what I want to say is, if you come across criticism, judgments, the card is also reminding you, um, do not take it personally. Instead, it's important to understand what this is all about, and then if it's important information, if it's useful information, then use it to make some changes. If not, just let go. But if you are taking it personally, then it will be a little bit difficult. Okay, so it's all about objectively looking at things. Okay, is this information useful? Use it. If not, toss it. So that yeah, if that happens, then you will be good. On the other hand, this is also like, this is busyness, a little bit chaotic, and this is where you are handling things yourself. So do you have anyone to um, like, is there someone you can reach out to for help and support and share your chores, and so someone who can help you with things? If yes, maybe think about doing that so you can stay focused on things that are more important. But with this energy, it feels like you are doing everything by yourself because you can, so but then you can, but do you really want to? That can also lead to burnouts and exhaustion and resentments. So just be aware of that. So if there is something you don't want to do, say so. But with this, it feels like you do want to do things yourself, because this is a card of duties and responsibilities, you feeling responsible for whatever this is, and that sense of responsibility. So you are doing whatever you need to in this case. And then you have Page of Pentacles. So this is opposite energy. So for some, it could be it could be other the people you are coming across. This is earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is fire. So fire and earth is what this is. And this is actually, they are facing opposite direction. Okay, so it could be two people who can't see eye to eye. On the other hand, it could also be your energy. So this is where responsibilities are, you are bombarded with responsibilities, and this is where you are taking a break. Or it could be that you are changing your perspectives. It could be that you are changing your routine. So some changes are happening. uh, Changing your routine, maybe you have now a schedule, you are simplifying, and you know what to focus on, and you're also taking up a creative project. So that is nice. It could be pottery making, it could be something to do, something you are doing with your hands. It could be arts, painting, pottery making, some kind of sports. um, yeah, some activities that you are doing with friends. So learning is also what this energy is, learning, sharpening your skills. So yeah, and you are going into it, whatever. So for some of you, it could be a hobby course. For some, it could be an experience that you are coming across. For some, it could be travel. You going on an adventure, and or going on a trip, and you are taking it as an adventure, meaning you don't know what to expect. There is uncertainty. Maybe you don't have an itinerary, but you are keeping your heart open. You are excited. You are enthusiastic, and yeah, that's nice. So for some of you guys, it could be something to do with your stability, like something new that you are beginning, or it could be learning. So that's nice. So change, Libra. And then you have Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of slowing down, independence, freedom, and also taking a break. So for some of you guys, it could be that. Uh, but gratitude. I was talking about gratitude, and that's what this energy is about. So now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. The water also represents healing energy. So whatever this is that you are contemplating on, know that healing is also happening, meaning you are connecting. On the one hand, it may feel like you are actually dwelling in what's missing, what went wrong, and things like that. But on the other side, what you are not seeing is that through this there is a change happening within. You are also healing that situation, healing those memories. So that is something that you may not be aware of. Okay, so there is an underneath what's actually happening is healing. So be patient with yourself, and slowing down is important, and reflecting on things and is important. All right, so Libra, your message is bodies of water. I told you something about water. Again, it could be that you are going on a trip. Okay, let me read this out to you. Solis. Okay, so the message is spend time near water, such as lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Water's curative effects are well known and well documented. Since the human body is composed almost entirely of water, this makes sense. Water can wash away sadness, pain, and the ill effects of suffering. Engage in purification rituals involving water more often, and you will experience an uplifting in your spirit and outlook. Water's magical properties are amplified when you infuse it with your and meditation, prayers and intentions. Whether you soak in a sea salt bath or bathe in a fresh water spring, you are sure to see the differences that water will make. Go for a meditative walk near water. Take a vacation near the ocean. Move to a home situated closer to the body of water. Swim. Take a sea salt bath to detox your energetic and physical body. Drink more water. Sulis is a Celtic sun goddess who oversees bodies of water associated with healing. The fountain of healing water in Bath, England, is named in Sulis' honor. Call upon Sulis while conducting healing ceremonies involving water, while taking a revitalizing swim or bath, or when you need help arranging your schedule or finances to allow a trip to the ocean or lake. That's exactly what I'm seeing here, Libra. So you spending some time near a water body, it could be a pool, it could be lake, river, ocean, or some like hydrotherapy. So for some of you guys, it could be um, some kind of healing that you are like therapeutic, um, yeah, some therapeutic practice. On the other hand, it could also be, I was going to say something and then I forgot. Yeah, staying more hydrated is important, and it's a perfect time if you want to cleanse your body. Like taking, like it could be some detoxifying, It could be detoxifying, or it could be including more vegetables or more fruits, things like that. And mental detoxification is also needed. Just be aware of what's going on in the mind and where it's taking you, and how can you stay more calm and centered within, regardless of what's happening in the world, around you. So that's important. Libra, thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. What? Thank you for being here, and I hope you are doing well and listening. Uh, remember to remember to watch your moon and rising sign as well. And yeah, if you like what you see here, do remember to support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you so much, and take good care of yourself. I will see you in the next reading, and I hope you have a magical week ahead. Okay, take care.